Welcome everyone. My name is David Rocha. I'm a Senior Partner Solutions Architect with Amazon Web Services. And joining me today is Ted.
Thanks, David. I'm Ted Jones, part of the Global Alliance team at SUSE. I'm an architect focused on the secure container platform domain.
And this is the second video discussing secure software supply chain. We have updated the diagram in this second video to include specific components that Amazon Web Services and SUSE customers may be using. We have AWS code commit for source control, AWS code build, AWS code deploy for our CI/CD, and SUSE private container image repo, which comes with Rancher Prime. All right, so let's discuss what we covered in the first video. All software introduces risk, open source, proprietary, and internal code bases. To address the risk, SUSE Rancher Prime provides an application collection, which are Helm charts that deploy curated applications from SUSE's trusted repositories. So Ted also shared that people, processes, and misconfigurations introduce additional risk. In this video, we'll start with how Kubewarden and NeuVector can provide layer security for admission control rules, network segmentation, platform, and runtime system scanning. What is the next step, Ted, in improving customer security posture?
Well, in addition to the application collections we talked about in the last video, we can also add a Kubernetes policy engine to our CI/CD pipeline with Kubewarden. Kubewarden is a CNCF project created by SUSE and included as part of Rancher Prime. Kubewarden ensures deployments adhere to company security standards and other deployment guidelines such as resource allotment. And this helps address misconfigurations like exceeding a set memory limitation.
Okay. Enterprise customers are using namespaces for environments that have multiple teams or projects. Role-based access control will prevent someone from deploying a container to a namespace they don't have access to. Does role-based access control provide enough security?
That's a great question, David. And that really goes back to the importance of the layered security approach. If a threat is missed at one level, it will be blocked at another. Kubewarden's admission policies can be used to restrict users from creating cluster admission policies that evaluate resources in a specific namespace. And this can be useful if a cluster is shared by multiple users or teams, or if a policy needs to be applied only by resources within a namespace. Admission policies are combined with role-based access control or RBAC to enforce these restrictions. Admission controls are the last gates before the image gets deployed into the cluster. Kubewarden provides a set of predefined policies and has a very user-friendly UI, which is included with Rancher Prime, and also lets you create these policies easily. In addition, Kubewarden has a few SDKs, or software development kits, that will allow you to write your own custom policies in a variety of languages like Cell, Rust, Go, Rego, Swift, and TypeScript.
Okay, so we have Kubewarden addressing environment misconfigurations and addressing the people risk. We also have Rancher Prime applications collections to provide trusted repositories for curated Helm charts. As a customer, I've done everything right, but what happens on a day zero exploit when an exploit is identified? How does SUSE help address that?
Well, that's where NeuVector comes into our layered security approach. So we install NeuVector to our environment. We install it to our runtime environment as well. Just use NV for our runtime environments. So think of unpatched CVEs or zero-day vulnerabilities. Even though your environment might be exposed to them, no one will be able to take advantage of those vulnerabilities because the processes and network calls wouldn't be allowed by NeuVector. NeuVector is a full lifecycle container security platform, enabling CVE scanning and ensuring compliance to regulations and meeting or exceeding common compliance standards. This extends your Kubewarden policy engine and can protect you before deployment and at the runtime environment level. By deploying NeuVector to your runtime environments, you will have full network visibility or layer 7.
Okay. I see with NeuVector, it will learn how your application is behaving at the network layer and application layer. So going back to the day zero topic, exploits occur before CVEs are identified or made public. So would NeuVector block or alert if a new traffic behavior was identified?
Yes. NeuVector's powerful and patented deep package inspection for Kubernetes allows NeuVector to learn your application traffic patterns and automatically create policies. This capability also allows NeuVector to identify, alert, and block unusual ingress and egress traffic. This helps with container segmentation by ensuring only authorized container-to-container traffic is allowed. Also, NeuVector enables behavioral-based zero trust by identifying the processes running on the pods and nodes, and only allows those processes that were previously learned while in discovery mode to run in your production environment. NeuVector also integrates nicely with service mesh solutions like Istio.
Okay, I like that. So like I said in the first video, there are a lot of touch points customers need to address. How has SUSE made it easier for customers to use all of these products together?
So we've taken the NeuVector Prime and Kubewarden UIs and then integrated them as part of the Rancher Prime Manager UI, giving you a single pane of glass. Also, the SUSE private container image repository is a secure and SUSE-supported enterprise-grade implementation of the Harbor open source image repository, and is also included as part of Rancher Prime.
All right, thanks, Ted. I know we've only covered a small portion of the NeuVector and Rancher Prime capabilities. For more information, please visit the SUSE documentation link that we'll show at the end of this video. Additionally, both Rancher Prime and NeuVector Prime are available in the AWS Marketplace. With that, thank you, Ted, for the discussion on how to secure the software supply chain for container development, and thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you.